Hello everyone, my name is Michael Slaton-brown, and today I'll be informing you on why you shouldn't smoke. Before we get into the speech, I'd like to start off with an interesting fact about my topic that I got from the CDC's website. And that fact is that did you know that the CDC reported that if smoking continues at the current rate among U.S. youth, that 5.6 million Americans younger than 18 years of age are expected to die prematurely of smoking-related illnesses. This represents about 1 in every 13 Americans under the age of 17 years or younger who are alive today. So I found that fact really interesting, honestly, very crazy as you can see here. Smoking was originally done by the older generation, but has now been adopted by the younger generation who view smoking as edgy or cool, but they truly do not realize the effects that smoking have on their health. So today I'm going to inform you on why you shouldn't smoke, which is comprised of several different factors. Those factors being that it affects your physical health and body, your mental health, and also leaves you at an increased risk for disease. So first we'll begin with physical health and body. Smoking does a ton of damage to your body over time that you may not even realize. The lungs are very much damaged by smoking. Tar builds up on the lungs and leaves the lungs unable to clean themselves, and the air passageways become very narrow. The air sacs in the lungs are broken down, and this results in the difficulty of breathing and constant shortness of breath. The tar buildup eventually leads to lung cancer. So as you can see here, you see the healthy lung and the tar-filled lung. So the difference is insane. Next, we have the circulatory system, which is very damaged by smoking. The nicotine in the smoking results in the speeding up of the heart, and the blood pressure becomes increased as well. This is due to the arteries narrowing, as you can see, and the oxygen in the blood becomes reduced due to the fact that the carbon monoxide is entering the arteries. So as you can see here, it's going all through his body, and you can see the difference in blood flow due to the plaque buildup from smoking. Next, we have the body. The legs are affected by smoking. Not a lot of people realize how heavily affected that smoking can actually affect your legs. When the arteries become narrow, it causes a reduced amount of blood flow to the legs and then the feet, which can eventually result in the amputation of the legs. As you can see here and here, her feet, and then his legs were amputated due to smoking. And next, we have the digestive system, which is affected. And it is affected because the smoke is being inhaled, and then it's being swallowed, and then result passing through the throat, the esophagus, and then the stomach. This is leading to the excretory system, which is also being affected, which happens due to tar entering your bloodstream, and then is excreted into your urine, and then finally stored in your bladder. And this is the cause of bladder cancer. So as you can see the digestive system unrest, and then the buildup, and then this is how it affects your digestive system right here, a little diagram for you guys. Next, we have how smoking can affect your mental health. It is recommended that your physical health and your body are the most significant reasons not to smoke, but the effects on your mental health are just as important, if not more important. Smoking is highly addictive and hurtful and can do a significant amount of damage without even realizing. And nicotine addiction from Encyclopedia of Applied Psychology is described that approximately 50% of people with mental health conditions smoke. These are people with depression, anxiety disorder, and thought disorder. In the article, Treating Tobacco Dependence in Clinically Depressed Smokers, they did an experiment on 322 actively depressed smokers. They had the smokers attempt to stop smoking and tested both those who successfully stopped and those who failed. The ones who successfully stopped saw improvements almost immediately, and it was seen that those who stopped were consuming less alcohol as a result, and they saw significant changes in their mental health, and the testers reported that they saw a decrease in the symptoms of depression without their lives. The ones who continued to smoke saw no changes in their mental health and continued to show signs of depression. In the same article, the study showed that they were seeing a reoccurring problem with those who smoke and have depression. And this was due to the fact that those who use smoking as a coping mechanism become dependent on it. You truly have to let go of what's hurting you to truly love yourself. So next, we have diseases. There's an endless amount of diseases that can be suffered due to smoking, but the most common type of disease is cancers. The most common type of cancers are esophagus cancer, nasopharynx cancer, the lung cancer, mouth cancer, larynx cancer, kidney cancer, and bladder cancer. Next, we have our other various diseases that can be suffered due to smoking. The most common ones are the smoker's cough, bronchitis, heart disease, gum disease, and COPD. And you can just see the decay in this picture, especially just the damage that smoking's done to their teeth. In an article written by Hutchinson Abridged Encyclopedia, they called smoking that smokers are 25 times likely to develop lung cancer and have a 2 to 3 times risk of heart attack, and 50% of smokers will die prematurely as a result of smoking. As you can see today, it is clear why you shouldn't smoke, due to that it is made up of several steps and factors, and the factors are that it affects your physical health and body, your mental health, and leaves you at increased risk for disease. With all the information I have provided to you, you should see why smoking is terrible and only affects your life in a negative way. Thank you.